Hey Overtakers, how you going? It's been a big day out here in the, what do we got going on behind me here? The Shank Shack? No, we don't have one of those. The Freedom Factory? No, we don't have one of those. But we got something coming, and we've got our own little Overtaking Lane garage. I'm finally getting a shed, so the cars need a proper home. We need somewhere we can get in there and get the work done on the cars. So we're getting something built, and it's been a long process. I think I signed the contract on getting the shed built back in July. We're in November now. It's been a long process to get to this point, and been a heap of delays and a heap of muck arounds, but the ground has been broken. And as I said, we don't have a name for it yet. What are we going to call it? This Overtaking Lane garage? I don't know, something like that. Why don't you leave a comment below on a name for the new Overtaking Lane headquarters, and we'll throw these up on Facebook. We might do a poll on Facebook or Instagram, one of those. Probably Facebook is an easy one for us. We'll throw a poll up with the names that you put in the comments, and the one that gets the vote and we use the name, we'll send you a prize pack as well. For those in Australia, we'll send out a prize pack. We'll send you a Schumacher torch and a limited edition, a very limited edition Skyline sticker. So for Overtaking Lane sticker, and there's only 20 printed, so they're very limited, these ones. So no one's got one yet. I don't even think I've given Tyler one. So and it's his Skyline. Well, what's going on there? But we'll send out that, maybe a couple other stickers, a couple other special bits and pieces in there. But we'll send out a prize pack to the name that we pick. And so drop it in the comments below, something for Overtaking Lane Garage, whatever we're going to call it. Maybe it's that. Is it that simple? No, surely not. But anyway, let's have a look where we're at. We got the shed, the concrete done today. So that's the start. We're going to bring you a little bit of the build of the shed. I know it's a little bit different. There's nothing to do with cars here. Well, it is, because it's a car shed, garage, whatever you want to call it. So it is definitely to do with cars. But we're going to show it anyway, because it's big. This is something big for me in my life, and Overtaking Lane will benefit from it as well, because we'll have some car stuff going on there. We might be able to move the live show in there, the podcast, all that. Get it out of the dining room where it lives, in the lounge rooms where we take over every week. Our house is full of car parts. There's car parts in the bedroom, there's car parts in the spare bedrooms, there's car parts in the lounge room. We've got stuff everywhere. That's how this house has been for some time, because I've got no room. The carport's full of car parts and gearboxes and everything as well. So maybe I'll need to sell that T56. It's a good 6-speed T56 sitting there, 90,000 Ks on it. It's not had a hard life. The clutch did get a bit of a thrashing once, but other than that, it's had a pretty easy life. Maybe I need to sell that. In the meantime, jump on the website, Overtaking Lane merch, get your new shirts. There's some new stuff coming up and new designs coming all the time. There's a HJ shirt on the way, but there's some no prep drag racing shirts there, and the racing suit shirts, and of course the original Be Seen in the Car Scene shirts. So there's a bit of merch there. But let's have a look where we went with the concrete. Roll a montage. You got this, Tyler?
After the yard had been cleared, levelled out and boxed up, the cement trucks arrived ready to pour the cement for the slab.
So as you can see, quite a bit of concrete has gone down here today.
Don't worry, your video is not frozen. I just wanted to take a second here before Dad closes out this video to say a big happy birthday to him. It's his birthday today. He turns some age that I don't remember. But big happy birthday to him from myself, Mum, and Paige. So wish him a happy birthday down in the comments as well, to let him know that you watched this far. We'll cut back to Dave and see what he has to say.
And the guys from Gem Concreting or Excavation Maintenance, Gem, J-E-M, those guys popped in here early this morning, 6:30, and they just jumped straight into it. And they don't muck around. Those guys were absolutely hard at it. They did say to me that they would, because they were running behind and they had to postpone because a few other jobs had held them up, and they said, we'll get there and we'll bust it out, we'll get it done in a day. And after the concrete went down at the back of our house, and that took weeks to get done, I thought, what are these guys doing? There's no way they can do this in a day. But they did it in a day, and the work was pretty amazing actually. Watching them get it done, they did a great job boxing it up, measuring everything out. They were in there with the machinery, they got all the equipment in, and dug it out, no mucking around, and they had the concrete down, and they were pouring it after lunch. They were held up a little bit because of a bit of a delay in some of the concrete trucks getting here because they didn't turn up how they'd asked them for, but that didn't stop them. They just hammered it out and got it all done, and the concrete's down. So that means we're at the point now that we just wait for the shed to get delivered. So the shed company have got the shed coming. The garage will be here, so we've got Colorbond Garage. That'll come, and we'll show that when it arrives in next week. So we'll see. I don't know where you guys are seeing this. Hopefully it's somewhere in real time, but we've got a lot of videos at the moment with Road Trip and a few other ones we've filmed. But yeah, it's good to finally have some concrete down after the long wait. It's been a while. I just sit back now, enjoy one of these, look at my concrete, give it a bit of a hose down, a bit of a misting. We've got to water my concrete so it grows into a shed, and we'll see. Shed company should be delivering our shed, and then hopefully it's not too long before we get it up. Can we get it up before Christmas? It's another one of those tight deadlines. We've done it with the gearbox. Can we get a tight deadline and a garage build before Christmas? So let's see how we go. But thanks to those guys at Gem for busting this out in a day. And yeah, let us know, guys. What's your thoughts on the name for the shop build? And yeah, leave us some comments below. Let us know what else you want to see during this process. Is there any info that we can share that would interest you guys? Let us know. We'll bring you that, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay in the right lane, guys.